Well, hi everyone. I happen to be in Columbus, New Mexico today, a small town in southern New Mexico on the Mexican border. Right here is Pancho Villa State Park. So what happened was in 1916, Pancho Villa conducted a raid into Columbus, New Mexico, and he killed a bunch of people, and it was a big deal. And the U.S. Army responded. They came down here, they set up a base, and they chased him into Mexico, but they never caught him. So, look, they even named the state park after him, and he was the bad guy. It's kind of what Columbus is known for. So, the reason I'm here, get this, the first U.S. Army grease rack is right here in this state park. It was used in 1916. It's still here, and we're going to check it out right now. Okay, here it is. I'm going to read this whole thing to you. The first grease rack installed to service United States Army automotive equipment engaged in field operations. The U.S. Army used motorized transport for the first time in the 1916 punitive expedition staged from this point against General Pancho Villa and his troops. It dispatched civilian drivers here to teach the soldiers how to operate and service the trucks. On occasion, and far distant from this base of operation, the trucks received fuel transported by pack animals. Okay, very historic, the first U.S. Army grease rack. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a walk down the length of the grease rack from one end to the other. Still looks pretty good today. Load them up and get them greased up and lubed up right there. I bet you guys didn't know that the first U.S. Army grease rack was in Columbus, New Mexico. If you want to read a little bit more about what happened in 1916, here you go as I wrap up the video. Okay, this state park is hot and it's dusty, but it has a lot of historical exhibits. There's also a museum that talks about what happened in 1916. So to me, it was pretty interesting. But the highlight, of course, was the grease rack. This is it, the first U.S. Army grease rack. And now, it's time to say goodbye to the Pancho Villa State Park. You never know where destiny will take you.